Hello everyone. Do you guys remember how I promised that we're gonna have a chill, relax video on mythology, and we're just not gonna do anything intense because we deserve that. We deserve that. We've been doing a lot of heavy stuff lately. Am I live with you guys? Audio is great? Fantastic. Okay, good. And I wanted to do something chill where we could just sit back and enjoy some mythology. So we did that with Hinduism. And then we immediately realized that, okay, no, we can't do that. It got controversial real fast and we started fighting. And that didn't work out. So let's try this again. Let's try this one more time with a different kind of mythology. You guys, somebody in the live chat did a super chat. I remember trying to recommend that I watch this. And I looked into it and I'm like, this looks like fun. This looks like we could just enjoy some story time together instead of just always talking about controversial stuff. A little bit of fun. Fatima is here. Katie is here. Atheist King is here. Soha is here. Alright, let me show you what I have in mind. Just look at this. Okay, well this is what we're gonna... Katie's also saying audio is great. What do you guys think? Is this good? Doing some 7 secrets of the goddess Gaia secrets. Let's see what this is about, okay? Today we're just having fun, we're chilling, nothing very heavy. Toro say Vikings me are here. Okay. Yo back at you. Alright, let's watch this. Wait, why is there no audio? Unmute. So this is by a channel called Epified.
7 Secrets of the Goddess by Devdutt Pattanayak. Chapter 1. Gaia's Secret. Male anxiety is outdated.
So we're going to do Gaia's Secret. Male anxiety is outdated. So we're going to, if we enjoyed this, then we're going to do the part 2 of Gaia's Secret, part 3 of Gaia's Secret. And we're just going to basically, just imagine that me and you are just like sitting back and relaxing and watching some mythology and commenting on it with each other. That's what we're doing.
Part 1. Gaia is the Earth Mother in Greek mythology. Her mate Uranus, the starry sky, clung to her intimately and gave her no space. The only way her son...
Wait, who gave her no space? Sorry, the accent's a bit hard.
Greek mythology. Her mate Uranus, the starry sky, clung to her intimately and gave her no space. The only way her son, Cronus, could leave Gaia's...
Cronus is Gaia's son. You guys, the people who play, what is it? God of War? You must know this. Cronus is Gaia's son.
Womb was by castrating his father. From the blood drop...
Oh, yeah, right. Like, why are they commenting on... Oh, this is a Hindi channel. This is an Indian channel commenting on a different goddess. Wait, yes, you're right, Terrell. How come when I comment on other people's goddesses, I'm like, Armin, this is not for you to comment on. This is our goddess. But you see, like, we have an Indian channel commenting on Greek goddesses. So it's okay. It's okay, guys. We can share stories. It's fine. Also, look at the, yeah, never mind.
Arose Aphrodite, goddess of love.
Whoa.
Whom was...
So this is Gaia, this is Aphrodite, goddess of love. How are they related?
No space. The only way her son, Cronus, could leave Gaia's womb was by castrating his father.
What? So Cronus was stuck inside Gaia, and Cronus could only leave Gaia's womb if they castrated the father? That is...
From the blood drops arose Aphrodite, goddess of love.
Wait. From Aphrodite rose from the blood drops of Cronus's father being castrated? Wait, let me get this mental image in my head. This is kind of confusing. So am I getting this right? So in order to Cronus to come out of Gaia, Cronus's father had to be castrated, and when they castrated Cronus's father, what's the Cronus's father's name? And when they castrated Cronus's father's, when they cut the penis, the blood from the penis hit the ground, and Aphrodite, the god of love, came out of that. Hey, people jumping out of blood touching the ground, we saw that in Hindu mythology. Why is that a thing? Right? Wasn't Kali trying to destroy like all these demons who were being born from blood touching the ground? What is up with mythology and blood touching ground and people jumping out of blood touching ground? Gaia is the mother of Titans, and the Titans are the parents of the Olympians. Yeah, I know that. But who's Cronus's father? Marco is saying, just because they are not here any longer, it doesn't mean you can insult the worshippers of the ancient Greek gods. Yes, good point. Good point. Actually, guys, if you didn't detect the sarcasm there, then that's your fault. Guys, who's Cronus? I think he mentioned. Okay, I'm gonna look this. You guys are not telling me. Who's Cronus' father? Isn't it Zeus? I mean, if we go by video games, it was Zeus, but I don't know if the video games are accurate. Guys, okay, Katie's saying European and Hindu mythologies are derived from the same proto-religion. That's so. Okay, oh, Uranus. Uranus is. Oh, okay. So Uranus is. So wait, they're castrating Uranus? That doesn't sound right. I tried rewatching it, but the accent was hard to understand.
No space. The only way.
Oh.
Gaia is the Earth Mother in Greek mythology. Her mate Uranus, the starry sky.
Oh, Uranus, okay.
Clung to her intimately and gave.
So he was like so attached to Gaia that she couldn't give birth?
Her no space. The only.
Wait, how could you imagine being so attached to somebody that they can't give birth? Like they have a baby inside them, and you're so close to them that the baby is like, yeah, I have no room to get out of here. And somebody's like, you know what? Just chop off his penis, and the baby will pop out. Yes.
The only way her son Cronus could leave Gaia's womb was by castrating his father. From the blood drops arose Aphrodite.
How come Cronus was being born from someone's womb, but Aphrodite was being born from blood touching the ground from someone's castration? Imagine that being your birth. I think Aphrodite should be like, I demand a different birth story. I do not want my story to be I was born from penis blood touching the ground. If the penis blood touched the ground, shouldn't she be a man? Like, wasn't it cloned?
Goddess of love.
He was plugging the hole. He was plugging the hole. Yes, he had the huge cock. Oh, that's why they had to castrate him when she was being politically correct. So she was, when they're saying that Cronus couldn't get out because he wasn't giving her any space. Oh, I get it now. Sorry for, like, so he was constantly fucking her? Like, he was just constantly inside her? That's why Cronus couldn't get out? So when he was like, oh, he wasn't giving her any room, it was the penis that was, like, blocking Cronus. Cronus was like, I'm trying to get out, but this penis is just in my way all the time. Like, it's just like, wow, holy crap. Just like, can you guys stop fucking for like half a second? Just half a second. I just need like half a second to pop out, and then you could go back to fucking. But this guy was like, nah, I love this woman so much, I refuse to stop fucking Gaia. And Cronus was like, can somebody, for the love of my God, cut this man's penis off so I could get the fuck out of here? Wow, that's an epic. This is more entertaining than I thought. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, Greek gods are sex addicts. Yeah, like, wow.
And the Erinyes, the goddesses.
No, we cannot stop fucking, apparently. Wow. Oh my God. This is already extremely interesting.
Of retribution, who were fiercely.
Oh, who's this other guy? Okay, so we have.
And the Erinyes, the goddesses of retribution.
Arena says, nobody knows you, by the way. Aphrodite says she's the god of love, so people remember her. I have no idea who you are, and I'm probably going to forget about you in 5 seconds.
Who were fiercely protective of the mother. Cronus then declared himself king.
Cronus is okay. Wait, I thought this was Zeus.
And to the horror of the Gaia, ate his own children to prevent them from overpowering him.
Wait, this is Cronus? I didn't know Cronus was such a evil.
Attribution, who were fiercely protective of the mother. Cronus then declared...
Okay, so this is the baby now grown up? So he's like... Wait, who chopped off Uranus's penis? Was it Cronus? Like, what, did he just chop... Just chop and he got out by chopping the penis off that was blocking him? Or did somebody else do the chopping? And is it that he's eating his own babies now because he's worried that somebody's gonna, like, I know I was a baby once and I chopped off my dad's penis, so I'm not gonna let these babies chop my penis off, so I'm gonna eat them before they get the chance to do that. Is that the story? Oh yes, you guys are saying yes. Zeus is son of Cronus. Yes, so he chopped his way out. That's pretty badass. Imagine being the first thing you do, like, okay, I need to get chop like, I need to get out of here. There's a giant penis blocking my way, and I'm going to chop it so I could get out of here. And I'm going to remember this moment. Remember how babies are so dangerous, because I was a baby once, and I chopped the penis of my dad. So I'm going to make sure that I eat my baby so they never chop off my penis.
Made himself king, and to the horror of the Gaia, ate his own children to prevent them from overpowering him as he overpowered his father. Gaia saves one son, Zeus.
Oh, okay, so Gaia was like this. Wait, so Gaia is the grandma? Gaia is Zeus's grandma. Is that correct?
From the brutality of Cronus, raises him in secret, and eventually Zeus attacks and kills Cronus. In triumph,
Who kills Cronus?
Zeus attacks and kills Cronus.
Wait, Zeus kills Cronus or Gaia kills Cronus?
Overpowering him as he overpowered his father. Gaia saves one son, Zeus, from the brutality of Cronus, raises him in secret, and eventually Zeus attacks and kills Cronus.
It's not clear who kills Cronus. Yes, this is a very good advice from Pretentious Idiot. He's saying, eat your baby so they never chop off your penis. This is Hellenism. Yes, guys, always take this advice. Eat your own children so that they do not chop off your chop off your penis. According to Zeus kills Cronus. Okay. Yeah, according to God of War, Zeus kills Cronus. Okay.
In triumph, Zeus declares himself father of gods of men, takes residence atop Mount Olympus that reaches into the sky. Gaia remains the
Interesting. That's how he became the king of Olympus.
Earth Mother, respected but distant.
Wait, who's distant?
Atop Mount Olympus that reaches into the sky. Gaia remains the Earth Mother, respected but distant. This idea of a primal female deity first adored, then brutally sidelined by a male deity, is a consistent theme in mythologies around the world.
Ooh, so the god is like, oh yes, their mother. That's also in Zoroastrianism as well, right? You have Ahura Mazda and Ahriman, and they're like, they're the main gods. By the way, there was a mother god that was time, but she's responsible for, she gave birth to everything. She's responsible for everything that was created ever. But nobody cares about her anymore, even though she's technically the god of everything. But hey, Ahura Mazda was the son. He's the god now. So that's very interesting. Yeah, so everything is like, originally there was the mother, but you gave birth, and now the king is king, and you are forgotten. March archetypical. Yes, the birth of patriarchy. Exactly.
The Inuit, Eskimo tribes of the Arctic region tell the story of one Sedna, who, unhappy with her marriage to a seagull, begs her father to take her back home in his boat. But as they make their way, they are attacked by a flock of seagulls. To save himself, Sedna's father casts her overboard. When she tries to climb back, he cuts off her fingers.
What the hell? Wait, who is doing this? this is like another... Hold on, sorry.
But distant. This idea of a primal female deity first adored,
Dad,
then
Inuits! I thought you were nice and peaceful people.
brutally sidelined
What kind
by a
of
male
story is
deity
that?
is a consistent theme in mythologies around the world. The Inuit, Eskimo tribes of the Arctic region, tell the story of one Sedna, who, unhappy with her marriage to a seagull, begs her father to take her back home in his boat.
Unhappy with her marriage with a seagull? So she marries a seagull, and they're like, hey, why am I marrying a seagull? Can you take me home? And the dad is like, okay.
But as they make their way, they are attacked by a flock of seagulls.
Okay, the seagulls were like, why are you taking our human bride away? We're gonna attack you. And he's like, oops, sorry, daughter, can't protect you. There's too many seagulls attacking us.
To save himself, Sedna's father casts her overboard.
What the hell? That's kind of crazy. Imagine the story being, I'd married my daughter, my human daughter, to seagulls, and she's like, I don't like this, so I'm gonna go save her. And then you get attacked by a flock of seagulls. They're like, okay, daughter, time to die. I don't like the seagulls attacking me. And she's like, Daddy, no, I'm gonna come back in. And like, oh, no, I said you can't. I'm gonna chop off your fingers so you can't get back inside. That is really random. God damn it, man. Who comes up with these stories?
When she tries to climb back,
I got you this awesome marriage with a seagull, honey.
he cuts off her fingers. As she struggles to get back in with her mutilated hands, he cuts her arms too.
What
so
the
she
hell?
sinks to the bottom of the ocean, her dismembered limbs transforming into fish, seals, whales, and all of the other sea mammals.
What? Oh my god. They're seagulls. Just like, are seagulls that dangerous that you have to mutilate your own daughter because they're...
Those who wish to hunt her children for food need to appease her through shamans.
Wait, those who want to hunt their children? Oh, her children are the fish. So if you wanna hunt the fish, if you wanna hunt their children, you have to appease her through shamans who speak soothing words.
The tantric tradition
That's
of
not a very creative story. That's just so random. Like, guys, like, you know, it's mythology is fun and all, but that story makes no sense. Let me come up with my own story. I don't know, what do we do? Like, my own mythology story is, well, I have to think. But it's something very random. Something like so random. Yeah, I'll think of something good.
India speaks of the primal
India, we're back in India, guys.
shamans
Hold on, let me see. This is the most far-fetched story to understand how fish come into existence I've ever heard. Yeah, exactly. This is the most far-fetched story to understand how fish came into existence I've ever heard. Chill, stream about mythology, 15 minutes into the stream, and we have castration, murders, and mutilations. Yeah. Yeah, I am watching it. We're having fun. Why we're watching the full video, okay? We're having fun. It's okay. Chill. This does sound up. You like it? Okay, cool.
who speak soothing words. The tantric tradition of India speaks of the primal one, Adya, who took the form of a...
Wait, sorry, who's this?
The tantric tradition of India speaks of the primal one, Adya, who took the form of a bird and laid 3 unfertilized eggs from...
Yes, we know this one. Oh yeah, by the way, the theme that is happening here, we saw the Greek one, right? And also now the mother of fish, she was like, she died so that she could give birth to fish. And now we're hearing about Atya, and she's like the mother god that gave birth to
and laid 3 unfertilized eggs.
Yeah, I know you.
From which were born Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
Wait, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva were born from eggs? They were hatched like chickens? Are you... Really? Brahman came out of an egg? Amazing.
Adya then sought to unite with the 3 male gods. Brahma refused, as
That's the origin of the Hindu trinity according to tantric tradition. Unfertilized eggs, yes. Wait, what? The previous video doesn't mention that. Yeah, I mean this is the tantric tradition, so I guess it's not all of them. Okay, so she's like, let's Brahma, get along with your brothers, and Brahma was like, no, mommy, no.
Brahma refused as he saw Adya as his mother. Adya cursed him that there will be no temples in his honor. Adya found Vishnu too shifty and...
Wait. What was the demand?
Brahma refused.
Why did he refuse to get along with his brothers?
Adya, who took the form of a bird and laid 3 unfertilized eggs, from which were born Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Adya then sought to unite with the 3 male gods. Brahma
Wait, what do you mean unite? Was she trying to have sex with her sons?
Refused, as he...
Brahma is like, no. Wait, is that what he was trying to do? Was he trying to like have sex with them? Oh, you guys are oh, egg. Like, you mean no, unfertilized egg? That's not what mythology refers to when they're talking about egg. They didn't know about eggs back then, so it's not the same egg. Yes? Oh, so why is this video so politically correct? When he was saying Uranus was so close to Gaia, they mean like she didn't mention this video didn't mention that he was constantly like non-stop fucking her. So he's like, oh, they were close. And now when this mother wants to have sex with her sons, and she's like, oh, she tried to unite with them. Why is this coded language? Just tell, like, so she was trying to have sex with her sons, and Brahma's like, yeah, that's mom. No, thank you. I mean, what the? that is fucked up. Well, in one scripture, Brahma married his own daughter, so. Okay, so he's okay with marrying his daughter, but not okay with marrying his mom. They will explain it. Okay, Gravitation 1729. If you just want to watch the video without interruptions, here's the title of the video. Okay, go watch it. You can leave us and go watch it. Okay, because if you want me to just play it and just go through the video, then what's the point of you being here but us doing this live stream, okay? We're having fun with the live chat right now. We're pausing, commenting, just having fun, okay? If you just want to see the video, just go watch the video. It's right here, okay? It seems you already watched it. So what's the point of me not just go through it without like... Ah, God.
Saw Adya as his mother. Adya...
Well, she is her mother.
As his mother. Adya cursed him that there will be no temples in his honor.
Wait, is that why Brahma doesn't have any temples? Doesn't Brahma have any temples? Imagine being such a... Wow, you're like, son, come get some. And Brahma is like, mom, thanks but no thanks. And Adya is like, son, I curse you. Why would you not have sex with me? And Brahma is like, what? You know, I just refuse to, like, this is rape culture, okay? This is rape culture. This is Hinduism promoting, like, no, Adya, pay attention, Adya, no means no. Everyone in the live chat, do not curse the people who refuse to have sex with you, okay? Do not curse, especially if you're a goddess and you're actually capable of cursing people. Do not curse them, just accept it and go ask someone else. That sounds like an anime plot. Really? Is that what anime is about? Mom, I was already in there once and have no intention of going back. There is actually no temple of Brahma. Wow, really? The curse actually worked. That's a needy mother. That's a needy mother right there. This is why... No, this is why some people in India have mommy issues. Turrell, am I right? This is just one version. Okay. So hey, Aryan, you're saying this is the only one version, but obviously this is the correct version because the curse worked. I'm getting reports that there are no temples for Brahma in India. So this must be the correct version because the curse worked.
Adya found Vishnu too shifty and shrewd.
So Adya didn't want to have sex with Vishnu. She really wanted Brahma, but Brahma didn't want Adi. This is like a love square, not even a love triangle. So it's like, fine, I'll settle for Shiva. Shiva, you will have sex. I like you, you like me. Can we have sex?
So she turned to the rather stern Shiva, who, advised by Vishnu, agreed to be her lover provided she gave him her third eye.
Vishnu is a prostitute. Wow, guys, now you know why prostitution is the oldest profession, because it was a thing before creation itself. Before creation itself, the whole story of creation starts with prostitution. Vishnu is like, I'll have sex with you. Mom, I'll have sex with you for a price. Oh, God. Wow, Hinduism is pretty amazing. Okay. Hinduism, wow. Hinduism, the creation story of Hinduism starts with one god telling his mom that, sure, if you want to have sex with me, please don't rape me, please don't curse me, I'll have sex with you, just give me your third eye. Wow. Yeah, Vishnu is a prostitute. I did not know Vishnu is a prostitute. No shaming. Sex work, no. Guys in the live chat, do not shame Vishnu. Have a sex workers, okay? We have to have a positive attitude towards sex workers, okay? Here, like right now, okay? So that's Vishnu, you do you. In fact, actually, this is not like a positive version of a sex worker, because it was intimidation involved, right? Because he saw what's going to happen to him if he refused, right? This is why you have to legalize prostitution, okay? This story, like Indian mythology, is teaching us some valuable lesson, okay? This is why you legalize prostitution, so these shady people like Adya cannot manipulate sex workers and like curse them if they refuse sex to you, okay? These three people, like, who is, yeah, okay. Idea saying, I charge only 500 euros per night. You can keep your third eye. Damn, this is this is even spicier than the Quran. Yes, and it's a lot spicier than my sexy Cali. God damn. Imagine being butthurt over sexy Cali when this is your creation story. Katie saying, Hinduism is really spicy. Only in the Hindus were only if the Hindus weren't butthurt about foreign media adapting the stories. Yeah, imagine this was a movie. If this was a movie, that would be amazing. Sex work is legal in Australia. Vishnu, go move to Australia. Anyways, listen.
She did, and he used it to release a missile of...
Why is Vishnu so chubby here? What the hell is this? Come on, that's not the Vishnu I know. What the fuck is this? Okay, I don't know anymore. I've seen art of Vishnu being like six-pack and everything. Look at this. He's just like sitting here like a lazy ass. What the hell is this? Guys, you see, when why are the Hindus so offended by my art? I make your gods sexy and beautiful. Look at this. What the hell is this? Whoever drew this hated Vishnu. What the hell is this? Oh, that's Shiva? No, he said Vishnu. It's right here. What are you talking about? You're confusing me, David. That's not Shiva. That's Vishnu.
To be her lover, provided she gave him...
Wait, you're saying that's Shiva? They're talking about Vishnu. Why are you guys calling like this is Vishnu? They're talking about Vishnu agreed to be her lover, provided she gave him her third eye. And then...
She did. And he used it to release a missile of fire that set her aflame and turned her into ash.
After you had sex with her or before? Guys, this is Vishnu. You guys are wrong. You guys are giving me bad information. Toro saying, actually, I think it's a lack of affection that causes Indian mommy issues. I think some Indian men cling to the idea of a goddess as their mother, like children and imaginary friends. Oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad if that's true. Oh, that's so sad. That's Shiva, but Shiva is ripped as fuck. Yeah, Shiva is ripped as well. But guys, why are you saying Shiva when this is about Vishnu? You guys are confusing me. Oh, the video is wrong? They are drunk, that's Shiva. What the F? During. During. Guys, okay, so the video is getting yours wrong. This is Shiva, but they're talking about Vishnu while they're showing you an image of Shiva. Is that, did I get this right? Rewatch it, you are mistaken. That's Shakta sect of Hinduism, but most people are familiar with Oh my god, and Shiva, so this story is new to many Hindus as well. Guys, can somebody tell me if this video is getting this wrong? Because there's this... Oh, here. That is Shiva most likely because the Shakta sect has Shiva more important than Vishnu. Okay, so the video is getting it wrong. The video is getting it wrong. Guys, Qasem, let's focus on this video. Okay, so I'm not getting this wrong. This is Shiva, and they showed this by mistake. They should have shown Vishnu. But basically, okay, does it even matter? Like, look at, how could you tell this is Shiva or Vishnu? Somebody got a third eye. I think Vishnu got a third eye, and he turned his own mother to ashes with his third eye. I mean, can we blame him? Like, if somebody is like trying to rape you, and this is self-defense. But did Adia get to have sex with anybody before she died, or was it like that's Shiva? Vishnu is never depicted naked. Okay, so the video is getting this wrong because of his hair. You guys can tell that this is Shiva because of his hair. You think Shiva has a third eye of destruction, not Vishnu? Guys, everybody, so all of you are saying this video is wrong because in this story, Vishnu got the third eye from his mommy and he decided to destroy her with the third eye. So everybody is in agreement that this video is wrong? You guys better give me straight answers. You guys are not helping in the live chat. The video is mixing up the pictures with the stories maybe. Okay. No, only Shiva has a third eye. I think this is a folk tale. In all versions of the story, Brahma was cursed. Okay. I didn't read it wrong. It's right here. What the hell are you talking? Here. You guys are saying. Brahma refused. Adya has, as he saw. Okay, so this is Brahma. Okay. Vishnu agreed to be her lover. You see? How you guys are telling me I read this wrong? Vishnu agreed to be her lover provided she gave him her third eye.
Lover provided she gave him her third eye.
So we're talking Vishnu.
She did.
She did. She did. So she gave Vishnu the third eye, according to this video. And he used it, he referring to Vishnu, used it to release a missile of fire that set her aflame and turned her into ash. Why do you guys keep telling me I read it wrong? Read it, you are wrong. Okay, Yoda. I did, and you were wrong. What the fuck are you guys doing? Oh wait, I did read it wrong. Oh no. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gave him her third eye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I admit mistake. I admit mistake is with Shiva. Okay. Fine.
She did. And he used it to release a missile of fire that set her aflame and turned her into ash. From the ash came 3 goddesses.
Okay, the ash gave birth to God. Guys, I'm sorry. See, I get it wrong sometimes too. I get it right only 98% of the time. Only this was one of those 2%. I'm sorry. I thank you for correcting me. All right, so we have. Are you guys gonna keep making fun of me, or are we gonna move? Like, okay, hold on. Let me. You guys could gloat, okay? You guys could gloat. Hold on. Let's. Who is this guy? Dumbo Armin. Okay. Who else wants to gloat? Anybody else? You're missing the comma. Yes, I got it now. Somebody has ADHD. Apology accepted. Let's move on. No, I want people to gloat over them getting it right. We forgive you, Armin. Clip that. Eesh.
Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Gauri
Wait.
set her aflame and turned her into ash. From the ash came 3 goddesses, Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Gauri.
I know Lakshmi. Why? Okay, so 3 goddesses. Oh, wait. So why are these goddesses not highlighted by themselves? So you're showing the 3 guys. Am I getting this right? You're showing the 3 goddesses, and they're all next to their husbands. Are these the husbands of these goddesses? This is Brahma. So this is the daughter of Shiva, who's now next to Brahma.
Who became wives of Brahma,
Yeah.
Vishnu, and Shiva.
Wait. Shiva killed... Okay, correct me if I'm right or wrong, because I'm confused now. Shiva killed his own mom, and the mom turned into ashes, and from the ashes, a goddess came out, and like, hey, ash lady, can you be my wife? Wow, okay, this is epic. So far we have like gods and goddesses rising from blood touching the ground and ashes touching the ground. Okay? So these people, so did anybody have sex? I kind of feel a little bit, no, I shouldn't feel bad for Adia, because I was going to feel bad a little bit for Adia because she didn't get to have sex with anybody. But I mean, she was giving me rapey vibes anyway, so maybe she didn't deserve, maybe it's okay for her to have died before this. But these people, but imagine this, like, yeah, my sons didn't have sex with me, but they're having sex with my ash? Wow! Is that what happened? Am I getting this right? So Adia was like, they don't have sex with me, but they're having sex with my ashes? Imagine the level of rejection that I prefer your ash. I'll have sex with your ashes before I have sex with you.
And Shiva. Also from the ash came the Grama Devis,
That's some powerful ash. Grama Devis.
goddesses of
Goddess of every human settlement. That's a very specific god to be.
every human settlement. Egyptian mythology acknowledges a time before gender. Then there was
Wait, a time before gender? Weren't we just talking about gods and goddesses? How could there have been a time before gender if from the very beginning we're talking about the mother who gave birth to some gods who wanted to have sex as a female goddess with some male gods, who was killed by some male gods and then turned into goddesses? Like, when was the time that there was no gender?
Atum, the great He-She, who brought forth the god of air, Shu, and the goddess of dew, Tefnut, who separated Geb, the earth god, from Nut, the sky goddess, who gave birth to Isis and Osiris.
Okay, this is getting too complicated now.
First
Oh wait, we're moving on to something else. Sorry. I'm not doing very well today.
Egyptian mythology
Egyptian mythology.
acknowledges a time before gender. Then there was Atum, the great He-She, who brought forth...
Imagine me like missing the plot so much. I'm gonna do this drunk one day. Imagine when I do it drunk.
the god of air, Shu, and the goddess of dew, Tefnut, who separated Geb, the earth...
Oh my god, I need to take notes. There's too many gods and goddesses. I'm getting confused. So we have what?
The great He-She,
He-She.
who brought forth the god of air, Shu,
Shu.
and the goddess of dew, Tefnut,
Tefnut.
who separated Geb, the earth god,
Gebnut.
from Nut, the sky goddess,
Nut.
who gave birth to Isis and
Isis,
Osiris, the first queen and king of human civilization.
Okay.
Then Seth killed Osiris and declared himself king,
I lost the
until
plot.
Isis gave birth to Horus
Isis.
and contested his claim.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In these stories from around the world, the male deities compete for the female prize. This can be traced to nature, where all wombs are precious, but not all sperms. So the males have to compete for the female. In many bird species, the female chooses the male with the most colorful feathers, the best voice, or the best song, or with the capability of building the best nest. In many animal species...
Okay, guys, we're going to do so many mythology live streams here together so that we eventually, I mean, at least I eventually get this whole plot, okay? Because that whole Egyptian stuff seems pretty cool, and I want to know the details, okay? We're going to do Egyptian mythology. I'm going to learn this shit, okay? Again.
Such as the walrus and the lion, the alpha male keeps all the females for himself. Thus, there are always remainder males who do not get the female. This selection of only the best males creates anxiety amongst the not-so-good males and translates into the fear of invalidation in the human species. To cope with this fear of invalidation, social structures such as marriage laws and inheritance rights come into being, often at the cost of the female. As human society learned to domesticate animals and plants, trade and build cities, we see a...
Yeah, the whole idea of marriage was to take the control over, like, naturally women, you know, get to choose, but the whole idea of marriage was like to take control away.
Gradual shift in social laws, deterioration in the status of women, and rejection of goddess worship in favor of god worship. After thousands of years as hunter-gatherers, humans learned to tame and breed animals. These pastoral communities valued all the cows, but realized they do not need all the bulls to maintain numbers. Many bulls could be castrated and turned into beasts of burden.
Yeah, by the way, guys, in nature, when it comes to mammals, a female is a lot more valuable than a male, okay? When it comes to, you know, that's why males are expendable. That's why males die earlier and fight more often and die more often, okay? You know, because if you have genetically, when it comes to spreading the genes, which scenario is better, right? Having one male and 1,000 females, or having one female or 1,000 males. Obviously, one male would be enough, right? So if you have 1,000 males and 1,000 females, you could get rid of 999 male, and it's going to be fine. That one male should be enough to impregnate all the females, right? So all the other 999 males are expendable. You could just get rid of them for the survival of the species. But if you have one female and 1,000 males, then every time you impregnate the female, you have to wait like a whole year to impregnate her again. And you only need one male. All the other males are unnecessary, right? So naturally, females are a lot more precious than males for the survival of the species. And also the female is spending a lot more energy and resources and risks a lot for every time it does reproduction. The male has a very low level of investment, right? But here's the thing: if once you create societal norms and structures and laws, because in society, it doesn't have to abide by natural laws, and given that the male had higher physical power, it managed to take control, especially when physical power was an important asset to have, it managed to understand that the female is a valuable commodity, right? So to turn it was a commoditized the human females, because it recognized correctly that it's valuable. So using force, the male put itself in control and made sure that that it treats the female as a valuable commodity that needs to be controlled, sold, bought, and give limited access to it from other males as a way to control the other males, right? And I think if you rewind this tape a million times, the same thing will happen, right? Naturally, the female is more important. The male has more physical power. The male, at some point, when civilization starts, the male is going to recognize the high value of the female, and given its higher physical power, is going to create societal structures that it controls, limits the freedom, buys, sells, and controls other males with its higher access to the female. So I think this will happen a million times if you rewind the tape and play it again.
Carts and plows. Could this apply to human society too? Not all males were necessary for reproduction.
Right. Hey,
This
that's
is
what I just said.
reinforced in the story of Nari Kavach, whose name means he who used women as a shield, found in Hindu Puranas. When Parshuram slaughtered all the Kshatriya men,
Hey.
only one man survived by hiding in the women's quarters. From this cunning coward sprang all the future Kshatriya clans. That a tribe
Hey, there's a bug that there's a specific insect that does exactly that.
needed women, not men, for its survival manifests in Stone Age art, where we find an obsession with fat, fertile female forms, or images of bejeweled women with their genitals exposed, while men are either reduced to the phallus or worshipped as the alpha bull, ram, or goat. This is the same reason why, in the Bronze Age, we find images of groups of women worshipped alongside a single male. Similar thoughts gave rise to the yogini shrines found across India with just one male, the Bhairav, and the practice of Kanya Puja, which involves worshipping a group of young girls accompanied by a single boy in North
Hey, that's not creepy at all. What the hell?
worshipping a group of young girls accompanied by a single boy in North India during Vasant Navratri or Spring Festival of the goddess.
Oh
A few
my God,
anthropologists
what the hell is this? This is not right. This is like, wow, this is some creepy stuff happening here. Wait, they're treating. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening here. Do I want to know what's happening here?
Vasant Navratri or Spring Festival of the goddess. A few anthropologists even argue that Krishna's Ras Leela
Marco is saying, good argument, but there are exceptions in nature. Bonobo's example, and also some human cultures that promote that prompt to females having sex with several males, but in majority, you're right. Yes. Yeah, there are always exceptions. I agree. Kshatriya means Shah. Oh, that's good to know. No, you don't. Just move on. No, I don't. Oh my God. Okay, good. Sounds like Jannah with 70. Right, those are children we're talking.
may have its roots in old matriarchal tribes where the women valued only one male of the village. To get access to
See, if you were like putting the natural order of things is that the women are the select, the picky ones, the ones that are selecting the mates with the right attributes, with the proper genes. Okay, because again, this is why women are pickier than men, at least in mammals, right? Because the men they're not investing anything. They're just like, here's some sperm. I did not sacrifice anything for this, right? So that's why they're not that picky. That's why a lot of men will have sex with most females, right? But women are pickier because, like, yeah, I kind of have to pick the best genes because I'm going to be stuck with this thing inside me for 9 months and I'm going to be bleeding and I can't hunt properly and I might die. I'm going to die in childbirth and I can't go get food and I have to eat for 2. So excuse me if I'm not going to have sex with you because you are substandard, right? So natural, it makes sense. I mean, it's not like they think that, but it's just, they're more selective, right? It makes sense for them to be more selective. And once you have an alpha male that is like everyone's pick, all the females are like, you know what? This is all we need. The rest of you could go do something else. This is good for all of us, right? So, but again, the power of selection comes from the female. The only way that you could reverse the natural order of things is if you create a civilization or societies where men is like, you guys have realized that we actually can, force our way onto them if we just like come up, because we're like kind of like more stronger, and basically if we just tell them that this is the law, they can't really do this whole selection crap, right? Like if we have like some laws and some standards, then they can't be like, oh yeah, we picked that guy and the rest of you could go home. We could just be like, we have this thing now and we call it a marriage, and that means that you go with this guy and you go with that guy, and this king gets 4 of you, and yeah, this is how things are happening now. And you don't like it, you just remind you that this is the law, and we can outforce you. We could, we could just punish you or something. Yeah. So this is how just undoing the laws of nature.
To the women, men.
Meaning matriarchy sucks as well. Patriarchy is probably revenge. LOL. Yes, exactly. Natural order of cause and benefit of reproduction. Yes, exactly. Good way of, yes, that's a very good way of phrasing it. India was a matriarchy first, then men took revenge. Yes, exactly how I mentioned it. I mean, it seems like everywhere it was like that somehow.
Men had to fight.
Nature is like that.
Fight each other,
Mammals.
or simply submit to the woman's choice. This explains the origin of Swamvar, ceremonies described in the Hindu Puranas designed to get the best male for the woman.
Idris is saying, you're wrong about the only alpha male, because 2 parents is better than 1 for children. Evolutionary speaking, choosing a lesser male that is faithful may be better strategy. Well, I mean, if choosing a male that is faithful for a lot is not a lesser male if it's being chosen. So you saying choosing a lesser male, but that's a contradictory, because even if they choose that male for loyalty reasons or whatever, technically that's not the lesser male. But yeah, I do know that like female selection changes. The standard changes from one part of the life to another. They might go from originally, they might go from alpha, like in mammals, and then later on they might go for something that is not stereotypically alpha. That shift does. I heard that shift happens at some point in if female mammals. Mental life cycle, I don't know what it's called. I've heard that happens, okay? But even that shift happening is also very strategic, right? Because a younger female might be able to, a younger female mammal could get pregnant more often than an older female mammal, right? So a younger female mammal could be like, you know what? I'll just like get this alpha male. I don't need that much protection, that much, like, I don't need that much loyalty. I'm young, I'm strong, I can take care of myself somewhat. Alpha males are also protective, but I don't need this alpha male to be only focusing on me. I mean, they do still get jealous and stuff, but they are less picky about loyalty because they're young, strong female, right? But then when you shift to a older female, they're like, I need more loyalty right now, right? So your standards could change. It's very strategic if your standards in life are changing as you age as a female mammal. I mean, physically speaking, yeah.
In such female-dominated cultures, the male could not refuse the woman. In the Mahabharata, when
this is rapey vibes. Rapey, guys. We used to be raped apparently. Okay, so, no, I should have said, I was going to say something, but then I stopped myself because I know I shouldn't have said that thing. But you know how you have these cultures, the honor culture and all, no. You know how in culture of third world countries like Iran or India or Pakistan, they're like, yeah, you did this to us, you did that to us. So why don't men go around and tell women, you used to rape us, right? You used to, woman, excuse me, woman, you used to rape us. We couldn't even, you're saying you're Me Tooing us? We Me Too you back. No means no? How about you tell that to your ancestors? How come this doesn't happen? I think there needs to be a reverse Me Too in India. Men in India should go out and be like, go out and say like, woman in India, know your history. No means no. I already asked him, but if anybody here has the ear of Brett Weinstein, please also ask him to talk to Armin. He's just amazing. I already talked to Brett Weinstein. I interviewed him. Just amazing, and it would be great. But thank you for that. Thank you so much, Marco. Women can't rape men? What do they can't. It's happening right here. Look at this. This is like direct footage. Oh, by the way, Marco, thank you for the super chat. Look, can you see? This is evidence. This was like a photograph taken in real time before photographing was even a thing. Look at this.
Designed to get the best male for the woman.
Look what she's saying.
In such female-dominated cultures, the male could not refuse the woman.
Could not refuse the woman. And you're saying women can't rape men? They were not allowed to refuse women. That is rape. That's the very definition of rape. Indian feminists passed a law by the. By the way, guys, I'm joking. Right? You know, don't go and tell. Don't go tell women in India about their history. Okay, a law by right-wing government. A woman in India cannot be accused of rape. What? Is that true? Indian feminists passed a law by the right-wing government. Women in India cannot be accused of rape. Okay, guys, I'm definitely not coming to India. I'm definitely not coming to India. Take your rapey woman away from me. Regarding human interaction, regarding sexuality, I meant, okay. Sounds pretty awesome to me. Haha, that's what you think. That's what you think. Until you start getting raped. And you're like, you know what, can I stop? Okay, people who think that sounds pretty awesome to me, it's because they're imagining their ideal partner and only as much as they want it. Okay? Anybody that thinks that this is a good, any male that thinks like, oh wow, that's great. That means you haven't been through life and you haven't had the experience of somebody wanting you that you don't want them back. Okay? Pretentious idiot, maybe you're young. You will, yeah. It's totally true. Is this really true? Okay. I'm not coming to India. Women can obviously rape men as men can rape women. Yes, and that's why I'm going to protect myself. I'm sorry, India. I'm going to protect myself from your woman. I'm joking, by the way. Do not. We treated women badly for the last 6,000 years. LOL. I don't think we have a pedestal to stand on. No, you do. You do. Because before that 6,000 years, they were mistreating you. Look at this. This is your history. This is the human history. So you do have. They were doing it. This shows. By the way, so if any feminists say like, men do this, men do that, just remind them that when they were in power, when women were in power, just tell every single woman who say like, men in power, it's not a good idea. The only examples of them being in power, they didn't give men the option to say no. When women were in power, they did not give men the option to say no. Okay? The only reason why men are more often in power, historically, was because they were stronger. But given the only examples we have of women being in power, that shows that if women could be in power more often, men would be raped all the time. In fact, it would be just one man that would be raped all the time. It would be even worse because they would be like, you go fight wars for us. We just need this one guy who's the Chad, and that one guy would be raped constantly by all the women. I guess some Indian women think like we are all Adya. Yes. Yes, you're right. There was a child that was molested by his female teacher, but she couldn't be accused. The child's parents had to pay the court fees of the teacher too. Holy crap, that sounds insane. Katie saying the law is that only women are protected from sexual assault. Even trans women were recently included in the protection. That law has been there for years, but it is a shit law. Yeah, that sounds like a shit law. Soraya saying rapey women. I guess some Savarna feminist group is going to be pissed of this. Armin, get ready for another lawsuit. Yeah, keep filing lawsuits against me in India. It's going to be really devastating for me when I decide to live in India. Armin, you'd be in trouble if Big Betty got a hold of you. Okay. All right. So barbaric, yes. But guys, I don't want to hear anybody complaining about men being in power and using women and stuff ever again, okay? We give women a chance and they start raping us. So, seems like men are taking revenge nowadays. No, do not say that. The patriarchy in India started with the caste system. There are matriarchies that still exist in south of India. Here's right. There's an ancient Greek play about women taking power in Athens and forcing men to have sex with women, as well as basically enforcing communism. That sounds like an epic movie. Anyways, guys, let's finish this video.
In the Mahabharata, when
look at this poor guy. He's like, can I have a break, please? I can't take it anymore. My penis is tired. And she's like, no, get over there. Take off your clothes. And he's like, somebody save me. And she's like, take off your clothes.
Arjuna refuses her advances, Urvashi curses him to turn into a eunuch.
What?
Any man who...
What? They're cursing. Guys, women, stop cursing men. Dear woman, note to, as an ambassador of all men, this is my note to whoever is ambassador of women, okay? I speak on behalf of all men, and I'm going to tell dear woman, please stop cursing men who refuse to have sex with you. It's not cool. It's cringe. It's very cringe, okay? This is very cringe.
Who forced himself upon a woman was killed. In Greek mythology, any man who forced himself upon a woman was killed. In Greek mythology, Artemis turns...
Hey, this is very unfair, okay? I mean, how come the women are not being killed for forcing themselves on men? In fact, the curse is like men get cursed, and then when the men are forcing their way on women, they just get killed. Like, why are the women not being killed? This is
Actaeon, the man who seeks to ravish her, into a stag that is ripped to pieces by his own hunting dogs.
What?
Anyone who attacked the man the woman chose would be put to death by other males. In Greek mythology, all the Greek warlords swear to protect the man Helen chooses as her husband. But there were always men eager to kill rivals and take their place as lovers. Greek mythology tells the story of Adonis, the boy lover of Aphrodite, goddess of love, who is killed by the more virile and jealous Mars, god of war.
Mars killed... Okay, cool.
These tales hark back to a pre-patriarchal, matriarchal society.
Wow.
To ensure that the dominant males did not have exclusive and eternal rights to women, the ritual of killing the chosen males at regular intervals emerged.
What the hell? Look how expendable we are, guys. Look at this feminist. Look how the world used to be. Okay, they're just like killing us. Like, hey, this woman, like, to ensure that the dominant males did not have exclusive and eternal rights to women, the ritual of killing the chosen males at regular intervals emerged. Like, there was no other solution. Or like, hey, this woman is sexy and all, and you've been like, she chose you, so we're gonna kill you now.
Women, the ritual of killing the chosen males at regular intervals emerged.
Christ.
The chosen one came to her during the sowing season, and he was sacrificed at harvest season.
God damn it.
The woman had no say in the matter. She could choose her lover, but...
I mean, it's sad and all that she didn't have any matter, but at least she didn't have any say in the matter, but At least she wasn't sacrificed.
Her choice was fatal. The triumph of the dominant male was in fact a march to death. So we find in Sumerian mythology, Inanna mourning for her lover.
Oh, look at this. This is gods and goddesses. This is getting very close to, you know, this is kind of like our art. This is kind of like the Muhammad and Rama art that we had. It's very, very close here.
Dumuzi.
Wait, here. Wait. Astaghfirullah, the story sounds horrible. Terrell is saying, idea for an image. Arjuna going for a guy instead to find safety from all the women. Yeah, but nobody's going to know that reference. The matriarchy is more toxic than the patriarchy. Yeah, it seems like it. God damn it, man. I'm glad, actually. You know what? Long live the patriarchy. Long live the patriarchy, everyone. Because this sounds insane. If this is the alternative, I'm actually legit scared, okay? Let's keep the patriarchy. Everybody, for the sake of men, let's keep the patriarchy going. No. Matriarchy bad, patriarchy bad. What is that? Diarchy? I don't know what that is. No, guys. If this is the alternative to patriarchy,
Who comes to her every spring but departs in winter.
oh my God, this person is still saying a woman cannot rape a man. Period. We just gave you so many examples of women raping men. What are you talking about? This is the person that probably, I don't know. Moon. Are you a woman? She would probably be Moon will probably be raping us while she's telling us that woman cannot rape. Moon, I'm getting rapey vibes from you. Moon, stay away from men. Do not rape any men. Somebody call the cops on Moon. Moon is the person that will rape a man and be like, I didn't rape you because I'm a woman and woman cannot rape women. Armin, patriarchy is rather new too. Yeah, I'm glad. Okay, patriarchy is a good idea. Look, this was the alternative. Long live patriarchy. Another lawsuit will be filed. Patriarchy is wrong for so many reasons, but women not being allowed to drive is just a good idea. I don't care about if they can drive or not. I just don't want them to going around and rape men. Okay? We need to protect our men from women. Okay? Men already have it so bad that nature already cursed us to be expendable, and now we have raping women as well. I can see why the patriarchy was invented. It was just self-defense. Guys, the patriarchy was just self-defense, okay? Don't let them blame us for patriarchy. Okay, Wikipedia, a diarchy is a form of government characterized by co-rule, with two people ruling a polity together, either lawfully or de facto by collusion and force. Okay. Cool.
Winter.
Wait, hold on a second. Moon is a guy, LOL, but his statement is stupid. Oh, he's one of those he's like one of those people who wants to signal to women, pay attention to me. I am defending women's honor. Can I have some sex now? Can I have sex? Is this how you get sex? I'm defending the honor of women. Now, where's my sex? Any woman? Is any woman gonna suck my dick now that I'm protecting their honor? Is that the kind of man Moon is?
In the Rig Veda, there is a hymn where Urvashi's husband, Pururav, pines for her while she leaves him for the realm of the Gandharvas. The only way to survive being killed at the end of the term as king and consort of the goddess was by castrating oneself.
Oy.
And so, in the Near East, the priests of Cybele, called the Gulli, ritually castrated themselves emulating Attis, the castrated son or lover of the goddess.
God damn.
Some anthropologists trace similar thoughts to the practice of male priests dressing up as women and carrying pots.
Oh my God, look at this. This is a male priest.
During the worship of many Grama Devis, the village goddesses of India.
I bet that these are just trans women who are like, want to be trans and be like, this is religious. Leave me alone.
We can speculate if
this is Kelly! Hey, Kelly!
male heads around Kali's neck.
Ah, guys, I didn't expect Kelly to show up here. See, Callie matters. Callie is important. She gets mentioned here and there. We can speculate in the male heads around Callie's neck are the heads of men who were killed after they gave a child to the goddess of the No! These are the demon spawns who are like growing out of the ground when the blood of that other dude was touching the ground. What is this? You're revising history. To the goddess of the tribe, an indicator of the price paid by the male sexual gaze. Oh, yeah, wait, I remember this version. You know why? You know why they were beheaded? Because they were not Armin. Okay, Kelly only belongs to me. And they were looking at her and like, nope, you're not Armin. I'm going to behead you. Rape is equal to non-consensual sex, irrespective of gender, period. Yeah, I don't remember seeing gender in the definition of rape. Turtle saying Moon is like an orc trying to flirt with... oh, wow! World of Warcraft references. Sexy Callie. Yes, Sexy Callie is here. Even in China, they used to castrate the queen's servants. Yes. Oh, yeah, the meaning change. Yeah, Callie is a very ancient goddess. Meaning changes with time. They have a series on Callie, too. They have a series on Callie? Ooh, we're going to get to that.
Are the heads of men who were killed after they gave a child to the goddess of the tribe, an indicator of the price paid by the male sexual gaze. In Vaishno Devi, the goddess is a virgin who kills the bearer for approaching her sexually. But then, after beheading him, she asks her devotees to worship him too. We can only speculate if this can be traced to the ancient rejection or subjugation of the male sexual gaze. It was perhaps at this phase of...
Are we really? We're getting to mother... This is somehow... Guys, I love this channel. Everything is connected.
Human culture that the goddess came to be addressed as Virgin Mother. An ironical phrase, it seems today, for how can a virgin bear a child? Today, a virgin is a woman who has never had sex. But earlier, it meant a woman who was ready to bear a child. Every woman then was a virgin between menstruations at the time of ovulation. This virginity...
No, that's not the reason. They're getting it wrong.
...was restored after childbirth. This thought informs a detail in the epic Mahabharata, where the heroine Draupadi walks through fire to restore her virginity before she goes to the next husband. We also find the virgin being referred to as a whore, which means a prostitute.
A virgin whore. Amazing.
This is a pejorative term today, but long ago, before the idea of property became the cornerstone of human culture, it simply meant a woman who was free to go to any man.
See? Hinduism was very sex positive. Sex positive, you're free, you could have sex with this man and that man and all the men.
She was like the earth that accepts seeds from all plants freely. She was no field where the farmer controls the sowing and claims the harvest.
Hey, is this a jab at Islam? Is this a jab at Islam? She was like the earth that accepts seeds from all plants freely. She was no field. Guys, is this a jab at Islam? This is the Quranic verse that tells men that women are their field and you could go sow your seeds in them. Is this like a hint jab at Islam? Like a wink nod? Cancel culture of ancient India. Yeah. That sounds... Okay. Wait, Armin is in constant danger of being raped by women. Yes, that's true. It's tough to be me. Now it is the most... That's one of my greatest fears. Now it is the most sex repressive culture. Yeah, it is. But guys, anybody thinks that this is a jab at Islam? I think this is like a secret jab at Islam. She was not... this is very specific. It's very specific. How could this not be a jab at Islam? She was no field where the farmer controls the sowing. And they even mentioned the sowing. the Quranic verse that tells men that your wives are your fields, go sow your seeds on them. This is very specific. This is like a subtle jab, isn't it? No, Islam was not there when... No, I know Islam was not there. This video is there. I'm sure this channel... I'm sure this epiphile... Guys, of course... Soraya, I'm not saying this religion was taking a jab at Islam. I'm saying this channel, I'm pretty sure was created... I'm sure YouTube was created after Islam. So I'm saying this channel is taking a jab at Islam. I don't know. I'm tired. Yes, I think it's... Yes! Actually saying, yes, I think it's a jab at Islam. Kali to Muhammad, when whipping him, you shall never be a farmer. I love that, Terrell. That's awesome. Ooh, I get it now. Okay, you can. Plow them doggy style. Yes, plow them doggy style. Hold on. Men. Field. Quran. So. Wait. Quran. Let me see if I can find this for you guys. Quran 2. What is this? 223. This one, there's multiple verses like this. This is not the site. Quran.com. Yeah, this one. Your wife's... No, here. This is not the translation that I want. Where's the translations? Choose. Say international is fine. Okay, your wives are as a tilth unto you, so approach your tilth when you... Hey, this is not the translation that I want. Usually it says field or something here. So approach your tilth when or how you will, but do some good act for your souls. No, that's not the verse that I'm talking about. Anyways. This is similar, but it's not this one. I had another one in mind. Anyways, it's fine. What did Allah mean by a statement, your wives are a place of... Yeah, it's basically the same sentiment. There's a couple of mentions of them across the Quran. Oh, two, the before this one? Two? No, it's not this one. Alright, just trust me. There's a verse in the Quran that says you could sow seed. Go unto your woman and basically as you will unto your fields and sow your seeds in them. Something like that. There was something like that. But basically this is very similar anyway. Your wives are as a tilth unto you, so approach your tilth when or how you will, but do some good acts beforehand and fear Allah and know that you are to meet Him. Yeah, the rest of it is bullshit. I already have 220. This one up. It's right. That's the one that you guys are mentioning as well. No, but there was another one that specifically mentioned. Are you guys trolling me in the live chat? This better be the verse. Okay, I thought you were joking because this is like Surah 6, Ayah 9. I was like, is this like a 69 joke? Because it's not funny. But apparently it's not. If we had made it an angel, we should have sent him as a man, and we should certainly have caused them confusion in a matter which they have already covered with confusion. Okay, that's not relevant. I don't know why you guys making me read just random verses. 299. Let me bring 299. 299. Baqarah. No, that's not it. Why are you guys sending me random verses? Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Surah 69.
Over time, meanings changed, and virgin became a word of praise, while whore became an insult. The shift in meaning reflects a shift from an older time when women were free to a later time when women were bound to men. Chapter 1. Gaia's Secret. Male anxiety is outdated. Part 2.
Wait.
Chapter 1.
Wait, what's part 2? We're gonna do part 2 next time. Let's see what part 2 is about. We're not gonna do it now. I just want to see what it's gonna be about.
7 Secrets of the Goddess by Devdutt Pattanayak. Chapter 1. Gaia's Secret. Male anxiety is outdated.
Oh, it's gonna still be about male anxiety? Okay, fine. Fine, we're gonna do male anxiety. Hey. Guys, this is my 3rd live stream of this, in one day. I work so hard for you guys, you have no idea. 3rd live stream. Who else is doing 3 live streams in one day? 3 live streams in one day. Oh, chapter 2. Yeah, I already read that verse. Alright, anybody wants to have any questions or any comments before I go? They have, Armin, they have a Cali series. Just check it out. It's amazing. It's amazeballs. I will. Guys, I'm trying to do, like, this is like, when I'm doing this live stream at this time, I already have done a lot of other live streams. So I'm trying to do a little bit more chill. But even this was like, hard for me to follow because I'm tired and there's like so many names. Can we do like basic mythology, like to get the structure? Can you guys send me videos of like getting to know the structure before like we jump and just like the name dropping and like go to Egyptian mythology and like, oh, this guy comes from this guy, like like I think we need to like build our base on mythology before we start talking about the meaning of behind these stories and stuff. Like, we need to get good at knowing which god. And guys, by the way, I know a lot of Indians in the live chat, they like already know a lot of these things and they think it's so easy to get these. Like, you guys, how many of you know, I mean, I know Katie knows, but how many of you know who's related to who in Egyptian mythology, okay? Do you guys just, so it's not that easy, okay? I need to at least build a base on all of these mythologies so I know which god and goddesses is who and who is related to who and who ate who chopped off whose balls and who ate who and who came out of whose blood and who wanted to have sex with whose ashes. So once we get all of that foundation, then we could like review all of this with some basic knowledge. David is saying we appreciate it. Keep doing you, Armin. We appreciate you doing this. Thank you. You guys are very forgiving for my mistakes as well. I do appreciate that. I know you guys are like, I have some wrong takes here and there. But there was this one guy who was like very aggressive. It's okay. Armin, we appreciate it. And again, take some time off. No, this is me spending time with you guys is my time off. Your eyes look terrible, Armin. Get some rest. Okay. What else do we have? Aryan is saying Hindu mythology is very scattered. A lot of versions were burned by invaders. That's not good. Was it the Mongols or was it the Persians? Was it my people? Did we burn your sacred text? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Did we do any burning of your text? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whatever Nader Shah did. On behalf of Iranians, I'm sorry for taking Kohinoor away from India. Okay, if I could get it back, I went to London. Okay, I went there and it was I could have grabbed it and brought it back to India. I could have undone what Nader Shah did. Okay. I could have just stole it and bring it back to India. Do you think all the Indians will forgive me if I brought back Kohinoor? If I undid what Nader Shah did? A video on Proto-Indo-European religion would be the best. It is the origin of European pagan religion. Well, send me the video in the Discord or whatever. Too many gods, too much life to live. Resh is saying, do you know that Yahweh was the name of the fire god in Rig Veda, the oldest Veda? Is that true? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. The author of the series is like a Zakir Naik version of Hinduism, but he is openly gay and he do not convert people. That makes me suspicious of him though. Not because he's openly gay, but because he's like a Zakir Naik version of Hinduism. So yeah, that's not good. That's not a good source. Why are you giving me crappy sources then? There are many versions of Hindu mythologies. Which base do you want? Oh my god. So even if we learn, this is a problem with the Hindu mythology, okay? Even if we learn that, people are like, well, that's just one of the many versions. Can you guys not? What's the most authentic? What's the pure Hinduism authentic version? What's the most common one? You are so hardworking, Armin. Really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. 20. Yes, we got to 26. We need Dr. Zeus version of Hinduism. Allahu Akbar. Okay. Oh, look at Fatima. I love having Fatima here. Aryan is saying, we interfucked with your people. Wow, I've never heard anybody say interfucked. But I like it. I like it. It's now part of my vocabulary. Interfucked. We interfucked. That's very romantic. I feel connected to you now. Aryan, I feel connected to you because we interfucked. We interfucked. We interfucked with your people. You guys are good. We love the Persians. The Afghans were peace. Stop it, Aryan. What the hell is this? We had a lot of intercourse with the Persians. In fact, we had a lot of cultural exchange. The Afghans were... Hey, stop it, Aryan. Why do you keep saying that? Okay? And I think that the interfucking you're talking about included a lot of interfucking without consent. So I don't know if we should talk about that as a... glorify it that much. Rishi is saying all Hindu versions are authentic according to the people who follow them. That makes our work very complicated. I really want to get good at mythology. I always wanted to study mythology and I never had time because Islam and Christianity and all that nonsense was taking too much of our time. I always was like, I want to know mythology. It's just so much fun. And and people talked about the gods and goddesses and then like they knew them, the names in the back, like the back of their hand. And I was always so jealous. Like, why do you know all this stuff? I want to know all this stuff. We're going to learn this together, okay? We're going to do this, guys. We're going to go through all the crazy stories. And I'm going to watch the same stories from a different angle. That's the only way to memorize these things, okay? So that you keep watching it and learning it and reading it multiple times from different angles. And eventually it will get stuck in your head, okay? It's not like you can't just memorize them the first time you hear about it. That's how I got good. That's how I got A's, okay? I suck at memorizing. Guys, I suck at paying attention and I suck at memorizing stuff. And I got A's. Okay, you know how I got A's? I stopped focusing on trying to pay attention. I just pay attention as much as whatever naturally happened, but I just kept repeating it, okay? So, you know, you just read a book once and you never read it again. You just go read a different book. They're just talking about the same thing from a different angle. And then another book, and eventually you just remember things without even trying, okay? Again, I can't pay attention, and I can't remember things, and yet I keep learning stuff, because you just keep, you know, relearning it, and then the first time you don't remember shit. The first time you pay attention to half of the stuff that you're consuming, if you can pay attention as much as I do, which is very little. The first time you read a book or watch a video, you get half of it. And the half of that you did get, you remember 10% of it. Okay? It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just let the 10% stick. And then you're going to read another book and watch another video. And you're going to pay attention to half of it and remember another 10%. And then you're going to be like, oh, sometimes you're going to see like, hey, I saw this somewhere before. I don't remember when I saw this. It might have been just half an hour ago, but again, you have shitty memory. But you're like, well, this story seems very familiar. And the third time, you're like, hey, I know this story. I know half of the story. And the fourth time you see the story, like, hey, I actually know the story. That's how you learn, okay? That's how you learn. I mean, that's how you learn if you suck at memorizing or paying attention like me. If you have a good memory and you can pay attention very closely to the things that, then you don't have to do that. The most authentic is just the Vedas. After the Vedas, the Vedic age, many native India culture got assimilated into Hinduism, giving rise to Puranic Hinduism, which has most of the mythology. Well, I like the mythology. Wait, you're saying the Vedas don't have much of mythology? So screw the Vedas then. Puranic. I love the Puranic stuff then. Aryan saying most of the Hindu mythology hasn't even been fully translated. Oh my God, this word is always so difficult for me. The Mahabharata. When does the A stop? Look at this. It's like Mahabharata, Mahabharata, Mahabharata. Mahabharata. God damn it. Who invented this word? They need to be punished for whoever, like how many A's. I get nervous when I see that, like when I want to write banana or Susanna, I already get nervous. There's too many A's. You never know when the A's stop and the N's or the S's begin. Okay? So even imagine me having such a problem with the word banana. Imagine what a nightmare this word is. Like Mahabharata. Okay. The Mahabharata is incomplete. Most of the stories are very diluted because it used to be passed on through word of mouth. You guys, religion for breakfast is good. Yeah, I know religion for breakfast is good too. I like that channel. We might cover. Here, thank you so much. Mahabharata. Great, thank you. Yahweh is mentioned around 21 times in masculine form and 16 times in feminine form. I was surprised too. Whoa. Okay. Cool. Poor Susanna. Yes. You guys, every time I wanna, like when I'm working with her and I'm gonna write her name, I always have to like stop sharing the screen because I don't want her to see that I struggle with writing your name, because I always like SU. Is it 2 S's or is it 2 N's? I was like, hey, it's 2 S's, isn't it? It's 2 S's or 1 N. I'm like, no, it's 1 S and 2 N's. It's like, god damn it. Armin say Brahman. I said right. I said that one right. See, guys, if I can learn things with all this, weaknesses that I have, then you have no excuses, okay? I have a lot of learning weaknesses, okay? When it comes to remembering things, when it comes to paying attention, when it comes to words, I have so many weaknesses, and I still got great grades in school, and I still learned a lot with all these weaknesses that I have, okay? So do not always be like, I don't know, I can learn, do not use your weaknesses as an excuse not to learn, okay? If I can learn stuff, anybody can learn stuff. There's a sky fighter in Rig Veda called Dias Petr. He came from Dias of Proto-Indo-European religion, which also got divided in Zeus father and Jupiter. Katie, how do you know all this stuff? I'm jealous of Katie now. That sky father deity later became the god of Abrahamic religions. Okay, I need a good video on this so we could, see the evolution that you're mentioning here. We need to cover that. That sounds pretty epic. There's a video covering this. I just want to say that I find it so cute and lovely that you call Susanna Susie. Yes. Well, I'm just cute in general in almost everything I do. The word has 2 parts, Maha and Bharat. Maha, like Maharaja, and Bharat, which is India's name, Sanskrit. So Maha. Oh yeah. Oh really? Oh, that helps. Okay. What does Maha mean then? So Bharat means India. What does Maha mean? Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. This is very helpful. Mahabharata. Mahabharata. Thank you. Thank you, Aryan. Mahabharata. Yeah, this is so much easier to read. Yeah, see, English words suck. This is so much easier to read. Why don't everybody just use these fonts instead? Mahabharata. See, it's not my fault. It's just English letters. Krishna is probably the most popular in the north. Okay, let's okay. Soon Armin is going to improve his squiggly with a straight line, with more squiggly with a straight line. Don't even try this word. Okay. Exactly, my Persian brother. Maha means great. Oh, so it means great India. While I learned Spanish, I was amazed at how many words in Spanish are similar to the Sanskrit. Basic Petra becomes Petro. Petra is Petro. Yeah. Maha is great. So Mahabharata means clan of Bharata king. All right. Last comment I'm going to read. Torel is saying Maha means great. For example, Buddhism, Mahayana means greater wheel. Yeah, the ancients just threw greater around everything they like. What is that tree? That is the great tree. What is that temple? It's the great temple. Hey, Alexander, that's the great Alexander. Alexander the Great. Like, it's just like everything you like is just the great. It's just the greatest, the great. Like, you just threw it around. Like, everything they want to celebrate, it's just, it's not a great. It's not a great. It's not a great. Okay? It's not Alexander a great person. It's not, this is wheel. This wheel is a great wheel. No, it's not a great wheel. It's the great wheel. Okay? This temple, it's not just a great temple. It's the great temple. Okay? Let's make it very important. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for making this fun. And this was fun. This was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed spending time with you guys. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Subscribe! Every single one of you! Subscribe! Do it now! If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, then you are not so great.